Would you like to work closer to home, save money on gas, and be rewarded for your hard work and attendance? Then Bellisio Foods is looking for you. That's right, Bellisio Foods is now hiring for multiple positions and shifts with great employee benefits, an on-site health clinic, competitive wages, and advancement opportunities. Bellisio Foods is a company that truly values their employees. Apply online at BellisioFoods.com/careers.
The Jackson County Fair Board, in conjunction with Total Media, proudly present Neil McCoy. Neil McCoy. Saturday, July 15th at the Jackson County Fair. VIP track access seats now available for only $30, which includes admission to the fair. Get tickets now at JacksonCooHfair.com or at the Total Media Studios in Jackson.
Good morning.
Good morning, guys.
Everyone.
Welcome to Main Street TV. Jennifer is having a breakdown, and it is 9:01 a.m.
I'm so sorry. Okay. I was looking at a picture that James was trying to tell me about, and I couldn't find it, and I found it right as we were going on the air. So, yeah. Welcome.
Good morning.
Good morning. Sorry about that. Welcome to the morning show. We're here, and we're going to talk today.
We are going to talk today.
Yes.
That is a statement of fact.
That is a given.
Yes.
And maybe giggle a little bit, too.
I think so.
Yeah.
Well, so speaking of giggling, when I was here on Monday, we talked about some dumb criminals.
We did.
So I've got some more dumb criminals today.
You do?
And so I think I got a couple giggles in there. So we'll get to that.
Can they be dumber than the ones on Monday?
The one's pretty good.
I love that.
The one's pretty good.
I love that.
Yeah. But we're also going to talk about the Wild Turkey Festival.
Yes.
Also known as the WTF.
The WTF.
Yep.
Wild Turkey Festival.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yes. And Total Media is proud to be the Grand Marshal.
We are.
Of the Wild Turkey Festival. God help them for choosing this crazy group of folks. But much appreciated as well.
Uh-huh. So these are the official Wild Turkey Festival programs. They were rolling off the printer yesterday. Dylan's got a picture of that. There they are, just hot off the press.
Hot off the press.
Wild Turkey Festival. Front cover, we've got the Queen, Laken Williams. Yeah. So the Wild Turkey Festival is going to be May 4th through 7th. We talked about the Queen's pageant yesterday, but of course they've not announced the winner yet.
Of the queen that will reign over next year's festival.
Right.
Yeah,
so
they do it a little
confusing.
different. Yeah.
That's one way to describe it, yes.
Yes.
Yeah. But it's coming up. And if you haven't heard the news, make me bigger, Dylan. Total Media is the Grand Marshal.
I'm feeling a little left out, guys. Why am I not in this picture?
Because you're in that picture.
Oh, you put me in another picture. Yeah. Gotcha. Because you were feeling bad because I wasn't in the first picture, right?
Sure.
No, that's really, really cool.
Dylan's got it right there.
Okay, yeah.
So there is the little blurb about us that's going to be in the Wild Turkey Festival program.
Very good.
We, as a whole, are the Grand Marshals this year. So we've got this big group picture.
All 32 of us?
All 30-some of us, yeah. So this big group picture that I believe is from Pete's 50th anniversary party last year. And then we've got a picture of Jeff and Bob, who, of course, do Vinton County sports on the radio. When we have Travis Bucklew, the wrestler that went to state from Vinton County.
Yeah,
we had him on the show.
Absolutely.
Just highlighting some of the things that we've done with
the Vinton
County kids. Yeah. When the Vinton County football team was here on Main Street TV. And then we've got Red Thompson down there hanging with some cheerleaders.
Good for Red.
Yeah, good for Red.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so check that out. Lots of cool entertainment coming to the Wild Turkey Festival.
Yeah.
Jess Kelly Adams, friend of the show.
Yeah. Is she going to stop by?
Need to reach out to her and see if we can get her on next week.
See if she's going to.
Hopefully we can do that.
Yeah, if she has time to stop by and see us while she's here in the area.
But it's also the Gospel Harmony Boys. Mm-hmm. So if you're into that sort of thing, it's really exciting. And then I think there's also, it's the Rock Music Wizards. So I think this is like a hair metal like tribute band.
Okay, cool.
Which sounds pretty cool.
What is Blue Diggity?
It look like bluegrass.
Blue Diggity.
So Saturday afternoon, we got Blue Diggity. That's pretty cool.
I like that name.
Yeah, Blue Diggity.
Blue Diggity.
Like the
Where
way
are
you
you
work
seeing the
it.
schedule? Why am I missing that?
It's literally the very first page, Jennifer.
I must have skipped the first page. Yeah.
Literally the first page.
Stop it. I saw the sponsors and skipped the thing. Okay.
I like the way you work it.
Blue Diggity.
Mm-hmm. You know that song, Dylan?
Nope.
God, we're old.
I know. That song was old when I was Dylan's age.
Oh my gosh.
I love this ad on the next to last page. It is just like so intense. This is like a chick on a bike and a big old turkey.
It is. It's about the motorcycle show. Yeah. How fun.
It's intense.
Dude, if somebody can get a turkey to ride a motorcycle, I have to be there for that.
Is that really a thing that they do?
No.
Oh.
But it would be super cool if they did.
That should be the Grand Marshal, a turkey riding a motorcycle.
Turkey riding a motorcycle?
Yeah, dressed like Evel Knievel.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, is the turkey, do they still have the turkey drop? Because I'm just obsessed with that.
They do a turkey call, remember? They do a turkey call contest. You remember? Yeah, you remember the one girl was the queen last year that was so good at it.
So good at it. Oh shoot!
But yeah, so be sure to make it out to the Wild
Love
Turkey
that.
Festival, May 4th through 7th, the downtown streets of MacArthur.
Yes.
Check it out.
I'm looking for the turkey drop.
I don't think there's a turkey drop.
I'm going to be really sad if there's no turkey drop.
I don't think there's a turkey drop.
They always have a turkey drop.
There is a grand parade on Saturday, May 6th at 6 p.m. that we will all be walking in. You and you.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
I wasn't told that.
Oh, yeah. You will be walking in the parade.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. You will be. Well, you just wait.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, it's going to be great. It's going to be a lot of fun. Thursday, May 4th through Sunday, May 7th.
Okay.
Be there or be square. It's going to be rides.
Yes. All that
It's going to
stuff.
be vendors. There's going to be a pancake breakfast on Saturday. There's going to be a vintage car and bike show. There's going to be Blue Diggity Bluegrass.
Love it.
Sponsored by the late Ivan Tribe. How sweet is that?
Aw.
Yeah. Diane and Ivan, of course, Ivan just passed away recently, but him and his wife Diane, Deanna, had long-time bluegrass radio show on WOUB.
Really? That's so cool. And
Yeah,
that's very fitting.
Very cool.
So yeah, thank you.
Very fitting. Yeah.
So very cool. All right. So we always look forward to the Wild Turkey Festival for many, many reasons. This year is kind of special because we are all the grand marshals of the Wild Turkey Festival, but it also is basically the one that kicks off fair and festival season.
Yeah, and so we have, these are from the Ohio Festivals and Events Board or whatever, but we have these little pamphlets out front, and it's got a list of every single festival in Ohio all summer long.
That's got to be a lot.
It is a lot. It's a lot. A lot of Apple themed ones.
Really?
Actually, Dylan, will you run real quick to the front receptionist desk where Nicole sits and see if you can grab one of those, and we'll talk about it.
That's actually really cool because
Oh, Okay, I have from Sunday says turkey drop tickets, $20 for each. Okay. Well, all right. Jeremiah, when is the turkey drop?
Because the turkey has to poop on your number.
Oh, that's what a turkey drop is.
Do you not know what a turkey drop is?
I thought you dropped it off a roof and watched it float down.
The turkey drops.
Okay.
And they put it in a pen, and there's a grid, and whoever's number it poops on, you win.
I see. I get it now.
Good grief, James.
Hey, I'm sorry.
You are so uncultured.
I mean, I knew they do that at the county fair with cows, right?
There have been cow drops in the past, yes.
All right. Dillon has received the list of festivals and events.
You want to talk about, there's something to do every weekend. If you're, a fair food connoisseur, you're in good shape starting this weekend or next weekend.
So, all right. So you talk about the Wild Turkey Festival kicking it off. They've actually already been 2 festivals already.
What? No way.
Gosh, I don't even know how to say. The Geauga County Maple Festival. Blech, I butchered that. Excuse me. That was April 27th through the 30th. That's in Chardon.
Well, it's not. That's this weekend.
Is that this? That's this weekend. That is this weekend. You can go to the Maple Festival this weekend. Also this weekend is the Pike County Dogwood Festival in Piketon.
Oh, okay.
That's a cool one. And then May 4th through 7th, Wild Turkey Festival. May 26th through 28th is Feast of the Flowering Moon in Chillicothe.
Good one.
The Moonshine Festival in New Straitsville. The Festival of Flags in Oak Hill. The Utica Ice Cream Festival in Utica. The Deer Creek Dam Days in Williamsport, the Denison Railroad Festival, the Newark Strawberry Festival, the Troy Strawberry Festival, the Coshocton Hot Air Balloon Festival.
Okay, that would be cool.
Yeah. You want to go to the Hot Air Balloon Festival?
Wouldn't that be awesome?
That would be cool. I started to say that would be festival. I've said the word festival so many times. The North Canton JC Fair, the Commercial Point Homecoming. Here's a good one. The Swerve Swamp Fest.
The what?
SHREVE. I don't know where that's the name of the community. I don't know where that's at.
Okay, I'll look that up.
All right. The Swamp Fest. Then the.
What'd you say? SUR?
SHREVE. Shreve Swamp Fest. I guess that's how you say it. The Vermilion,
Shreve, Ohio.
The Vermilion Festival of the Fish. The London Strawberry Festival. The Tusky Days. That's in Tuscarawas, I guess is how you say that.
Yep, Tuscarawas.
The Cy Young Days Festival. Dillon, do you know who Cy Young is? No.
Of course you do.
Okay.
Guessing probably not.
The Garrettsville Summerfest, Lorraine International Festival, the Willard Festival in the Park, the Asheville 4th of July celebration, First Town Days Festival in New Philadelphia, the Orville's Firefighters Fire in the Sky celebration, Oak Hills Folk Festival in Quaker City, Miami Valley Steam Thrasher Show in Plain City, the Baltimore Festival in Baltimore, Ohio, Belpre Homecoming, Summit County Italian American Festival in Akron, the Berlin Heights Basket Festival, not basketball, Corey Fest in Corey, Ohio, Ohio Valley Antique Machinery Show in Georgetown, North Ridgeville Corn Festival. That's only the first page, guys. It keeps going. The Nelsonville Parade of the Hills. Shout out to Caitlin, former Parade of the Hills queen. The Primeville Free Fair. I wonder what admission that one costs. The Bucyrus Bratwurst Festival.
That's
My
a big
gosh,
one.
that is a tongue twister.
Yeah, Bucyrus
The
is...
Bucyrus Bratwurst Festival.
Do you want me to say it?
I said it right, didn't I?
Bucyrus Bratwurst Festival.
It just took me a couple times. The Lexington Blueberry Festival, the Ohio Rural Heritage Festival in Ripley. Gosh, I've said festival so many times today. The Sweet Corn Festival, Old Settlers Reunion in Jacksonville, Portsmouth River Days, Milan Melon Festival, the Orbits Zucchini Fest, Obets. Okay.
Yes.
Canal Winchester Labor Day Festival, West Jefferson Ox Roast, the Ohio Hill Country Festival in Wellston, Marion Popcorn Festival, the Lithopolis Honey Fest.
Lithopolis? Yes.
I was never sure how to say that.
Yeah,
I always called it Lithopolis. Say it again?
Lithopolis.
Oh, I never knew how to say that right. Columbus Oktoberfest, Manta Potato Fest, Mawanta, I don't know. Mantua. Pioneers Days,
Montua?
the Crestville Harvest Festival, Arts in the Alley in Grove City, the Clyde Fair, Lakeshore Prime Rib Burn Off in Astrobula, I know how to say that one, the Johnny Appleseed Festival in Lisbon, the Jackson Apple Festival,
Woo!
the Barnesville Pumpkin Festival, the Geneva Area Grape Jamboree, the Ohio Swiss Festival, Beaver Creek Oktoberfest, the Plains Indian Mound Festival, Holmes County Antique Festival, Astrobula County Covered Bridge Festival, Oak Harbor Apple Festival, the Ohio Sauerkraut Festival, the
Apple festivals.
There is the Circleville Pumpkin Show, the Apple Butter Stirrin' Festival,
Stirring Festival?
Stirrin', no G,
Stirrin'.
Stirrin'. Apple Butter Stirrin' Festival in Coshocton.
No. Funny.
That is October 20th through 22nd.
That is hilarious.
The Fall Festival of the Leaves, and last but not least, the Dalton Holiday Festival, December 2nd through 3rd. That's a lot of festivals.
Okay, I am just really striking out with Shreve, Ohio, is a village west of Mansfield, south of Worcester, so it's about 3 hours from here. And the only thing I can find about the festival is they have a frog jumping contest.
Oh, I'm there for that.
I'm sure there's more, but I am not seeing it anywhere. So, yeah.
But those are all of the Ohio Festivals and Events
that is
Association festivals and events.
Yes.
Let us know which one is your favorite and why is it the Swamp Fest?
Yeah, it's very vague. So I'm sure that there's a reason for that, but I'm not sure what it might be.
I don't know.
So there you go. But no, and that's really cool because Ohio has so many festivals, and a lot of them do celebrate the heritage of the area wherever they may be, whatever they're known for, or crops they grow, or that kind of stuff. So pretty cool. Yeah. So there you go. But the Wild Turkey Festival next weekend, not this coming weekend, but next weekend on the downtown streets of MacArthur, starting on May 4th.
Hey, another thing coming up that sort of involves us.
Yes.
Our very own Rodney Porterhouse Tomlin is ready to lace up his running shoes for the annual Ohio Health Race for a Reason. So this is a...
Wait, what?
Yeah, so this is a few different things here. There's like a 5K and some other races and things like that, but it's all to like raise money for charities.
Okay.
And
you're telling me Rodney is going to run?
We'll see if he shows up. But he signed up. And so he's going
to ride the ambulance through there.
Might. So the charity that he's representing is Ohio Health Athens Has a Heart, which is like raises money for like research for like heart disease.
Yeah.
And so what we are asking is that you make a donation to that charity.
Okay.
In support of in support of Rodney's participation
Listen,
in this event.
and you have to support it because that way he has to run.
Yeah. Yeah. So there are a few different events involved in this. I'm not sure what he's actually participating in. The Viking Festival.
Asheville Viking Festival is this weekend.
Oh, they must not be members in the Ohio Festival and Events Association.
Yeah.
But yeah, so if
I feel like I need to go to that.
The Viking Festival,
I wonder if
watch
they have
Rodney
giant
kill himself running a 5K.
Either one's fine. I wonder if they have giant turkey legs.
Yeah, probably. I was going to say, Rodney will be the only one smoking a cigarette in the middle of 5K.
Anyone got a light?
But yeah, so go to the Total Media Facebook page and look for that picture of Rodney that Dylan just had up a second ago.
Yeah.
And there is a link to donate to the cause. And there's also a link to an interview with Rodney where he talks about why he chose this charity.
That's awesome.
So he talks about how... they kicked me out. I'm not allowed to read any more free articles, I guess. But he talks about how he's had friends that have died young of heart disease, like before the age of 40 and things like that. So very interesting. But yeah, support Rod and the Ohio Health Race for a Reason and Ohio Health Athens Has a Heart.
Maybe this will be his very first step in getting living a healthy lifestyle.
I think he's running on peak form.
Peak form. Rodney is running in peak form. Yeah. Hey, speaking of health, I saw the craziest thing this morning. I think it was on the Today Show. Mm-hmm. And I'm like really a supporter of organ donation because I think it's just really... Mm-hmm. I don't know. It's just something that I don't know. If I'm gone, I don't need them. Like, why not pass them on to someone that does? Well, anyway, there was this story, though, about this couple, and they were, like, on vacay, and they just were, in this bar having lunch and a couple beers or whatever, and they were sitting beside this guy and got to, talking with him. And so they talked to him for, like, 2 hours, just sat there and just... met each other and whatever. And he said, I got to go. And they said, why? And he said, well, because I have to go to dialysis. And he's like, I'm waiting. I'm on the list for a kidney transplant. And the guy, that was on vacation with his wife was like, well, you need a kidney. I'll give you one. He said it was just like out of the blue. And he was like, yeah, whatever. And he said that he did like follow up with him. It was like, I'm serious. Like, I met you. I like you. I want to help you. And so come to find out that they weren't a match, but there is a program out there called a voucher program. And I don't know all the details about it because I kind of walked in and out of the thing. But where you can say James is on a list for a kidney and I want to give you a kidney, but I am not a match to you. So I go ahead.
I'll donate my kidney to somebody else if someone else is willing to donate their kidney to this person that I want to donate my kidney to.
100%. And it's called a voucher program. So it moves that person up. If I give my kidney to say, somebody in Columbus, then it moves James up because I donated my kidney to someone on the list. And so he did that. And so the guy received a kidney and whatever. Well, the wife was like, you know what? I'm going to do it too. And come to find out they had lost. Let me back up. So the wife was just scrolling through Facebook one day and she said she found this page and it was entitled, I'm awesome, but my kidneys suck. And it was a little boy. And he had been born with underdeveloped kidneys. And so she said she started reading about him, whatever. So she contacted the parents and come to find out she and her husband had lost their little boy early in life. But at that time, like, organ donation wasn't really a thing and whatever. And they'd always felt like, they wanted to help little kids and whatever because they'd lost their son. And so she did the same thing. Can you believe that? And so she gave her kidney to someone. He was moved up on the list because of the voucher program. the little boy received the kidney, and so it was like this whole full circle thing. And just as a couple, they decided that they wanted to help.
Yeah.
So they actually, I guess, in turn helped 4 people instead of 2. But isn't that crazy just to meet somebody in a bar and then all of a sudden your life goes into this wild spiral of whatever. But then they brought the little boy out and the man that he had helped and whatever. And so it was really cool. And the little boy looks so much better because he was so sick in his the pictures, the initial pictures, and he looked so healthy and happy and good. It was really good. So that was a good story to kind of start out the morning with, but it made me think about, causes and helping out others.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, yeah.
Speaking of not helping others, would you like some more dumb criminal news?
Dude, the dumb criminal news is just like one of the funniest things I've heard in a long time.
Some good stuff.
Yes.
So thief steals $1,500 worth of mouthwash and shampoo. Hamilton residents, no relation, may want to watch out for some shady characters trying to sell them toiletries out of the back of the truck. A Hamilton police reported last week that thieves broke into a commercial truck and made off with $15,000 in shampoo and mouthwash. They also stole a tractor and the vehicle itself. So what you gonna do with $15,000 worth of shampoo?
I hope be very clean.
Very clean.
Very clean. Yeah, okay, so what are you gonna do with that?
Take it to the Lucasville swap meet.
Has anybody seen a table with a whole lot of shampoo on it?
I'm not saying that this was anything shady. But there was legit. There were legit people there selling 5-gallon drums of laundry detergent.
Okay, that's weird.
Right?
Yeah, that's weird.
Right? Like
that was it.
Like those were probably supposed to be at the factory where they put the detergent in the smaller bottles for retail sale. But yet somehow these people ended up with the 5-gallon drums of it. I'm not saying there's anything shady. It could have been totally legit. Don't know who's buying that.
You mean there's something not totally legit at the Lucasville swap meet?
Hey, I'm not saying it wasn't. It probably was, but I don't know who that's for.
Well, who takes that home?
The same people that were buying.
Like, how much laundry do you have to do?
I don't know.
It'll last a lifetime.
Honey, I ain't gonna have to buy laundry detergent again for 6 years. I don't know. I mean, maybe
just
you
throw
have
that
a
big old
laundromat or something.
Barrel over your shoulder and let's go.
Yeah, I don't know.
Grab the peacock and the goat with the perfect teeth.
The goat had some nice teeth. A Florida man was sentenced to 20 years in prison for shooting himself. 28-year-old Florida man, Justin McCall, has been sentenced to 2 decades in prison. He already had a healthy rap sheet that reportedly included 13 separate crimes in relation to a series of automotive burglaries. Before he shot himself during one of those burglaries. He ended up shooting himself in the leg with a gun that he stole during one of the other crimes. The discharge of the gun was an accident and resulted in McCall asking the person he just robbed for assistance. He is expected to serve the full sentence under the term of the state's 1020 life statute, which mandates strict sentences for felonies committed with a gun.
What an idiot.
Yeah.
Awesome.
A woman makes idiotic attempt to fake pee test with soda. A woman in Florida thought she was going to be able to trick the Florida courts with homemade urine. The 44-year-old had one of the most harebrained schemes cooked up to fake a drug test. She was arrested after trying to fake a pee test with soda and tap water.
Soda, like pop?
Yeah. So, like, she was trying to pass, like, Mountain Dew off as clean urine.
Why? Why would you choose that?
I don't, because she wasn't smart enough to realize.
Why don't you just find somebody that has some clean urine and at least try that way?
Yeah, I don't know. Don't know. So to round this off, the best one yet. We've got a video of this one.
Okay.
A Florida shoplifter somehow stuffs 15 quarts of oil and 30 DVDs down his pants.
No.
All right. So, uh-oh.
That's not good. There we go. Oh, and let's go.
All right. Try taking it out of preview mode, Dylan. See if that's your problem.
Oh no. Oh no.
Did it disappear?
I don't know what it's asking.
All right. So.
Oh no.
All right. So while Dylan's trying to figure that out, like every year, this is a couple years ago, 2017 had its share of audacious, daring, and well thought out criminal schemes. Dylan, can you put the camera back on us while you're trying to figure that out?
I am in. Oh no. Give me a second.
Okay. Had its share of audacious, daring, and well thought out criminal schemes which left people shaking their heads. And then there are these criminals who left readers shaking their heads too, just not for the same reasons. Whether it was the two men who picked the worst possible bar to rob, the bank robber who gave himself away during a TV interview, or the missing. So I saw this story too. I didn't choose it. He committed a crime, and then as he was escaping, there was a news crew there reporting on something different.
No.
And the news anchor asked if she could interview him about whatever this other thing was. And then everybody saw him on TV that night.
Dude, that's
like
the
a
worst
block from
timing
the
ever.
crime. Okay.
Did you get it?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, so here is the gentleman, the Florida shoplifter who somehow stuffs 15 quarts of oil and 30 DVDs down his pants.
Do they stay up?
We shall. So there he is. There he is stashing.
And there's the...
Here he is just casually walking.
Oh my gosh.
So you can see a I believe it's a plainclothes police officer.
Oh, he's putting it back on. No, that's like the worst walk of shame ever.
Very inconspicuous.
There's just people walking.
There's just people walking in and out. You have to wonder what this conversation is. Man, I just needed some oil.
Yeah. So here he is. So there's everything that man tried to walk out of that store
In his
with stuffed in
britches.
his pants.
So what are they making him pay for it, or what are they doing?
I don't think they made him pay for it. I think they arrested him.
Where did he put all that?
Down his pants.
And like, where did the police officer come from? It's so funny.
Well, I think it looked like he got out of the car in the parking lot, so maybe he was just like a plainclothes officer that just...
He's like, that guy's pants look weird.
Yeah, or maybe he was just a guy. He looked like a cop, but it could have just been a guy.
No, I think that was
He looked like
some
a
sort of cop. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Unbelievable stuff.
Unbelievable stuff is right. Hey, you know what else is unbelievable?
What?
Wellston's Hannah Potts threw a one-hitter against the Vinton County Vikings the other night. So
that does not surprise me coming from her.
So there's Hannah right there. The lady, so you want to know the final score of this game? This is how good the Wellston softball team is.
What?
14-0.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, 14-0. The Lady Rockets scored 9 runs over the final 2 innings in a 14-0 game. So when it says the final 2 innings, that means the 4th and the 5th inning. Because this game only went 5 innings.
I was going to say, it probably got mercy ruled, didn't it?
Because of that 10-run deficit.
And who were they playing?
Vinton County.
Okay.
This was on Monday afternoon. With the victory, the Lady Rockets now have 6 straight wins while capturing the season sweep against Vinton County, who is a division rival.
Wow.
And then in that picture there, that is McKenna Eberts, who hit 2 home runs in that game.
Nice.
Yeah. So Lady Rockets are a force to reckon with.
Yeah, and they were so good. They've
had a
been
really
so
good team
good
last year.
but it's so great that they're continuing on.
Yeah. So I went to this game, and I got to tell you the highlight. So
Did you get a hot dog?
I did not get a hot dog. I should have. So Miss Potts, the girl who pitched so well,
Yes.
she was on first base. And the girl was up to bat, hit a little ground ball to first base. The first baseman fielded the ball and went to go tag the batter. And she stops and kind of starts dancing.
The batter?
The batter does while she's running to first, and the first baseman kind of like freezes and kind of has to like move to tag her. And while she does that, Hannah Potts, who was on first base, goes all the way to third base.
No.
It was pretty smooth. It was pretty smooth. She tricked me. She faked me out because I was like watching. I was like, "What is that kid doing?" And then I realized, like, "Oh, that was a really good move.
That was smooth.
That was a really good move."
That is funny.
Yeah, it was really funny. Meanwhile, just across the field, another exciting game was happening.
Oh, yeah?
Because the Wellston took on Vinton County in baseball as well.
Okay.
Yeah, and
do they play kind of in the same vicinity?
Yeah, they're right next to each other.
Okay, cool.
So Wellston saw its 2-game win streak snapped on Monday as the Rockets conceded to Tri-Valley Conference division game against Vinton County 5-4 in a walk-off. So that's Parker Shanborn, who pitched a complete game against Wellston. So that kid really threw well.
Oh, wow.
There was a lot of really good pitching in this game. But so this was kind of an exciting one. Wellston jumped out to an early 2-0 lead on a 2-run single by Johnny Scott in the top of the first inning. Vinton County, however, scored a run in the second when Devin Holcomb reached on an error that scored Cameron Griffin to cut the lead to 2-1. Both teams added a run apiece in the third and again in the sixth as Wellston was clinging to a slim 4-3 lead. Wellston's starting pitcher Will Briggs went 3 innings, allowed 3 hits and 2 runs with 2 walks and 4 strikeouts. Carter Witt gave up a run in 2 1/3 innings of relief and walked 2. However, Logan Martin, who came in relief in the 7th for Wellston, recorded 2 outs before issuing a bases-loaded walk to Austin Frott to tie the game 4-4. And this is when things got kind of interesting. So the next batter came up, and this Logan Martin, he was struggling pitching.
Yeah.
So the coach came out to talk to him. But the rule in high school is if you've visited the mound twice already, you have to take the pitcher out. So the coach came in to talk to them, but the rule was he had to change pitchers, and it was in the middle of an at bat. So he had to bring in a fresh pitcher with the bases loaded in the middle of an at bat.
Oh, my.
Yeah. So Ryan Long came in to face Holcomb with a 2-ball, no strike pitch count and was unable to get the out, which resulted in him walking in the game-winning run. Okay. So it ended in a literal walk-off.
Wow.
Yeah. So it was a very exciting game. But,
that's crazy.
Yeah. But another neat thing about this game is, for the first time in 5 years, a Vinton County game was broadcast on the radio.
Oh,
by
cool.
Total Media. So Bob Grillo and Jeff Thacker were on site, and we broadcast this game on 98.7.
That's so cool.
So I don't know about Wellston, but they said it was the first time in 5 years that Vinton County game had been on the radio.
Really cool.
Yeah, so very cool. And it was chilly, but it was a beautiful day, great day for some baseball and softball, and you couldn't have asked for a more exciting game.
You know, that's really neat. And, you know, baseball is so much fun, and it's so much fun to watch in person. Yeah. I feel like. You know, watch a baseball game at home to me is not not the same as like going and, you know, grabbing some hot dogs and, you know, putting your feet up on the chair and watching a game. It's a good time.
Yeah.
So.
Jeremiah was giving me a shout out. Me and Pete I helped Pete with the Jackson radio broadcast the other day when Dan was on vacation.
That's right.
Pete and Dan are both on vacation right now, so Jackson's got a game tomorrow. I don't know what they're gonna try to how they're gonna try to make that one work, but we'll find out.
I guess so.
Yeah, I guess so.
You should make my husband go do it.
I thought about that actually. That I was like, I don't know if Jamie's a big enough talker, but I guarantee you he would know.
Oh yeah,
he would know about it.
Yeah,
I think he'd probably be good at it if he could. Maybe,
he would be very good at it.
Yeah, I think he'd be good at it. Yeah,
if you could sucker him into doing it.
Yeah,
if he can get past his social anxiety.
Yeah, well, that thought did cross my mind. I was like, well, Jamie would probably be pretty good at it if he could kind of get over the having to talk for 2 hours straight thing. Yeah.
You should work on him.
If they ever need somebody, maybe we will.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So super exciting game.
Yeah. No, that is, and it's cool that. Oh, you said Pete's back sometime today. Jeremiah says so. Maybe.
Yeah, he's supposed to be. Well, the game is today.
Oh, you said tomorrow.
Yeah, I forgot what day of the week it is.
Okay, today is Wednesday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The game is today.
Okay.
The game is today. And Pete will be back sometime today. So we'll see if he's back in time to do that. And also, can you imagine coming back from vacation and immediately going, there's no way in heck I would do that. I'm sorry.
But that's Pete for you.
That is Pete.
If he's back in time, he would do it because that's just Pete.
Yep.
But no, you love that local sports, local kids, and all the rivalries, between the our county schools and all that kind of fun.
Yeah.
See how that all unfolds.
Yeah. Oh no, there's nothing better than high school sports rivalry.
Yeah.
I mean, I know sometimes it's tough because schools aren't the same size.
Yeah.
And it's a lot of time those rivalries can be pretty lopsided just because, it's just not fair for a bigger school and a smaller school. This is, it's a rare occasion that the smaller schools are able to beat bigger schools. But, when it works out like that, it's just nothing better than high school sports rivalry.
Especially when it's a really exciting, good game.
Yeah. Yep.
So, well, cool. So, what else is going on?
Well, I'll tell you what else is going on.
Oh my gosh.
So, Dylan, our intern, has been hyping his new video.
Yes, we talked about that, 2 days ago?
We talked about it a little bit on Monday. Yeah. And it is ready.
It is ready.
It's Runaway Reagan part 62 is ready.
Of 67 is ready. And so, Dylan, you want to give us a little bit of the backstory on this again?
Yes.
Okay, so we've been working on this for probably 2 to 3 months. I mean, we were working on it when I showed you guys the last one. So this has had a lot of work gone into it. And when we were on the Disney trip, I had nothing to do on the bus ride, and it was very boring. Mm-hmm. So I figured, okay, I'll start editing this video because you have to do glow effects and stuff for where it's a superhero type of story.
Yeah.
And
superheroes glow. Did you know that?
I guess so.
Do. And it took me 8 hours to finally finish every single scene. I don't know how it took 8 hours, but it did. I guess I really did it in detail. But it took me a long time to finish the glow effect. And then my friend Corbin, the guy starring in this with Reagan, he did a lot of the main editing, sound effects, and stuff like that. So it's had a lot of work going into it, and it's finally finished, releasing on JHS News Show this Friday. And right here.
You gonna hear it? Are we gonna play it today?
We're gonna play it today. And Dylan wants us to give our immediate reactions to it.
Oh God, is this going to go in a TikTok?
We're gonna have hot mics while this plays, Jennifer. So watch your mouth.
Why would you say that to me, James?
No reason.
Okay.
All right, so you guys ready?
We're ready. I've been ready since part 11 of 42.
14. Yeah.
All right, well here it is: Runaway Reagan, Battle of the Century, Part 3.
Dun, dun, dun. Oh, I like this. This is like an 80s cop show intro.
Ooh, it is. Dun dun dun.
I do see people glowing.
Runaway Reagan, Battle of the Century.
Battle of the Century.
So far, so good, Dylan.
Yep.
Oh, he's glowing right off the bat.
Man, there's a finger flying.
Oh, they're all glowing.
Oh, he's mad now.
Is that what I think it is?
I heard that kid got in-school suspension for. Is that a banana dressed like Obi-Wan Kenobi? I love the girl in the
one that's
background.
just walking by there.
That's just completely ignoring everything.
Corbin has unlocked the power of potassium.
Let's go up in the space shuttle.
He called Elon Musk.
Oh,
Made it happen.
before it blew up.
Shut up, Stupid Broom!
So when you showed me a picture of him dressed like that, I just pointed out when he was like ducked from the
What is happening?
What? Where'd they go?
Did they teleport? Okay.
What?
Sort of.
Oh no.
Are they gonna just spawn in the bathroom?
Thanks for getting me out of class. It's no problem. No big deal. Good thing I brought you the pass.
Okay. So it was all just a ploy to get him out of class. Alright, very good.
Good job, Dylan.
Oh, it's not over yet. We got post-credit.
Oh, no.
Well, what about my ending?
I'll be the roundabout. The words will make you out and out. I spend the day away. Call it morning, driving through the sun and in and out the The music dance and sing. They make the children really ring. I spend the day away. Call it morning, driving through the sun and in and out the valley. In and around the lake,
More. Dylan.
mountains come out of the sky and they stand there. One night over, we'll be there and we'll see you. 10 true summers, we'll be there and laughing with you. 20, 45, I love we'll see. I'll be there with you.
Boo, Michigan.
Yeah.
Boo.
Boo.
Who's that kid?
Yeah, who's that kid?
That will be the villain in our upcoming parody of Endgame,
Okay.
Marvel Endgame.
Right on.
He's basically Thanos.
Oh.
That's why he had the purple glow on his
Oh.
arm like a gauntlet.
Okay. You know who Thanos is?
I don't know what
Okay.
nerdy stuff you're talking about. You lost me a long time ago. So I'm just going to
Alright,
say,
alright,
good job,
alright.
Dylan.
Thanks. That took a long time. I checked our first video release date of the last, it was called Replace. It's what introduced Salesman Jim into the series. And it came out 6 months ago. And that's when someone said, hey, make a new Runaway Reagan. And then once there was so many requests, we began work like right after that. So it's been between 1, 2, and 3 of part 4. That is like 6 months worth of work.
Hey,
That's
man.
awesome.
Yeah, it is awesome.
The project hasn't really stopped. We just went right into part 2 and into part 3.
I think that's so cool that you guys, you know, it's like your buddies and all that, but like, I mean, working together on something like that's that's tough. And you all have your own parts in it and input in it. That's pretty good.
It is. It's pretty cool. Keep it up, dude.
We're excited for Endgame, though. Like, we're filming that today after school. We've got part of it filmed, and we created a system in editing where we can each work on it all at the same time within the same project.
Okay.
So it's like constant editing.
So do you have like your own software, or does the school have media equipment, or how does that work?
The school, we use the media team's equipment because we're a part of the media team.
Yeah.
And the media team has a lot of different equipment, and the software, each student with an @JCS email automatically gets a Creative Cloud account sent to them. You can only access it on school devices, but
Okay.
It's pretty cool.
That is neat.
Pretty cool.
That's all stuff that we didn't have, you know, when I was
Not in high school. We
growing
had
up.
had some kind of like cool clip art program. That's what I learned on.
I mean, we didn't even have computers when
We
I was
had-
in high school or college. So
Yeah. So this
Thanks,
this is how we did graphic
Thanks, Rick.
design when I was in high school. We had a physical book that you would open up, and it would have printed pictures of all the different clip art and stuff you could use.
Yes.
And each one would have a number. And then you would go on the computer and you would type in that number, and then it would place that graphic in your artboard. That's what we had when I was your age.
like, was it a video editing software? or
No,
is
this
that just
is like
photos?
graphic design. This is just
Yeah.
for like making posters and stuff.
yeah.
You had to have a book, like a big, thick book.
Like one of the heavy ones.
Yeah, like a phone book.
He's
Dylan,
like,
do you-
I've never
wait,
seen that
Dylan, do you know
before.
what a phone book
Yes,
is?
I do.
That's shocking.
A little bit. Yep.
No, that's I can remember that even when I was doing Channel 15, the ads for that, we had something like that where I had like a book and you went through and you picked out whatever, and
I
then
bet Stacy still has some of them back there. You know.
kind of actually, and they were so bad.
Oh,
Like
it was
the-
terrible.
The
It was
pictures
horrible.
were so
It's
horrible.
horrible. It's complete crap.
Yeah, it's like cartoony and
Oh yeah,
ridiculous.
Yeah. Most of them were just like black line drawings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All of that fun stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we didn't even have computers even up to when I was in college. I mean, there was a computer lab, but like very rarely did anybody have their
Sure.
own computer
Sure. Oh yeah.
or cell phone.
Oh yeah.
Think about life without that, Dylan,
Without computers?
and or cell phones.
Yeah, I don't think I could do that.
Oh, it can be done because we did
People
it.
did it for 2,000 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be tough. Like doing the kind of stuff I do with videos without computers.
Do you know how they like edited movies like in the film days, Dylan?
Cells. They did like little
Well, you're talking about like
cells.
animation cells, but you would take the film
Yeah.
and you would literally cut it with scissors, and
Yeah.
then take another piece of film, but what you wanted it to cut to,
Yep.
and tape it together.
And you taped it together, and then it was like you had these little like devices that would hold the film down, like with teeth.
yeah.
And then you had like a tape thing, and you
That
taped
sounds
it
like
together.
some of the worst video editing.
Oh, and this was not that long. This stuff was not that long ago. Like when I
I mean,
was
think
when I was
about-
your age, I learned to edit digital video on VHS tapes, where you have your footage on one tape.
That's how
and
I
then you
learned.
and then you have another tape deck with a blank tape in it, and you're literally you have a little dial.
It's like a knob.
Yeah, that would fast forward and rewind the tape real fast, get it to the point that you wanted, hit play on that tape, hit record on the other tape, and
Back and forth, and
Back
if you
and
messed
forth.
up, God help you.
you basically had to start over.
Yeah,
That does not
because
sound
you're
like fun.
literally using,
Yeah.
like a tape. I mean, you think about the old reels we used to use in radio 100 years ago. We should get JJ in here to talk about that, and Rodney.
Yeah,
I mean,
and-
same thing. You had to splice that stuff together.
Yeah, and like I mean, you're talking about like the Adobe Creative Suite. Like that's not that old. Like it was not that long ago that like people were doing newspapers without that, and they were like, laying this crap out by hand.
Yeah, like cut it out and put it down and
Wasn't that long ago.
I think Creative Cloud's been around for probably like 15, 20 years.
Right.
So yeah, I guess
That's not that long.
old.
It's not that long ago,
Yeah.
Dylan.
Yeah.
It's not that long ago.
no, it's not.
Yeah.
So you think about that.
Yeah.
So yeah, my generation's so weird because we're such tweeners. Like we've lived half of our life with this technology that we have today, and half of our life with basically nothing. It's like developed over the time that my generation has been. Yeah.
Well, I like my video editing.
Makes it a little bit easier.
It was even in like digital editing when I was like Dylan's age, it was hard to get stuff off the camera.
Yeah.
You had to have all these little different adapters. I mean, you still have to have adapters and stuff, but it's a lot easier now, trust me. It wasn't as easy as just popping a memory card into your computer and dragging the file from it. Like you had to if you had an older like camcorder to get that on your footage, you had to like record it onto the computer. You had to plug the camcorder into the computer through a bunch of different adapters and stuff.
Yeah, and you had all these different cords and stuff.
Yep, actually play it and like record it in real time on the computer. It wasn't just like dragging a file in.
So kind of like just screen recording something instead of downloading it.
Yeah, basically.
Yep.
That was how you got footage off camcorders in the 2000s.
Yeah, I mean, you
lost a lot
think
of your quality on that process.
Oh yeah, dude. HD was not a thing.
no, it was not a thing.
We're talking like 420p and stuff like that.
And you think about just like, your phone, you take a picture and the next thing you know, you can send it or do whatever you want to do with it. I mean, you didn't have that. You had a camera and then you if you had a film camera, you had to go get the pictures developed and then you had to either scan them in or, it was like this whole thing.
They would send you the pictures on a CD. And you could put
Yeah,
the CD
you could
in
do
your
that
computer
too.
or a floppy disk before that, and you could look at those pictures on your computer. But what are you going to do with them?
Yeah.
What
Oh yeah, it's definitely come a long way.
Oh yeah, early digital cameras could take like 8 pictures before the memory filled up.
Yes.
And they look terrible.
You I mean, you didn't live in the day of dial-up internet either.
No, I did not.
God, that was the worst.
AOL.
Had to like ask permission to get on the computer because it would like turn
the
off
phone line.
Yeah, because it would turn off the phone and stuff.
So that kind of stuff, I've never messed with it before. And when I went to visit my college, they gave me this form I had to like fax to them. And I was like, okay. And I went to the library and I faxed it. And then I had to call them about something like that. And she was asking about like, did you send us this paper? And I was like, oh yeah, I went to the library and I had to have it. What's the word? And then she's like, what are you talking about? And I'm like, I don't know how to explain it. Like that machine, like you put it in, it goes like beep, 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 doo, 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 doo.
You couldn't.
Like, she just started laughing. It was like a fax machine.
Oh my God.
I was like, yeah, that's the word.
I mean, I don't know why anybody still uses fax machines, but some people do.
Hey, I have one at my house.
I know.
I don't
some
have a
people
phone line
use them.
anymore, but it's saved me a few times where I've had to haven't had a way to scan something, and which now you can just take a picture with your phone or scan it with your phone or whatever. But but I don't even have a phone line at my house anymore to send a fax. So, but no, think about how game-changing fax machines were when they came out.
Think about how game-changing the telegraph was when it came out.
Right. I mean, like you think about like all of these things and
the Pony Express when Pete Wilson first started
right,
reporting on the news.
Started doing the news.
Well, so I've enjoyed this stroll down memory lane, but I do have something that I wanted to end the show with today. So
Is it a dad joke?
No, it's not a dad joke.
Okay.
It's a cat dad joke. So I went and picked up a pizza last night from Cardo's.
Yes,
And
delicious.
my cat is just absolutely insatiable, and here he is trying to eat through the box to get to the pizza.
Does he love pizza?
He loves everything. If he can eat it, if he can get to, so
did he get? Did he
no.
or did he?
I didn't
not?
let him get into it, but he's just look at him go.
Oh my gosh!
He is insatiable.
It's like kitty crack.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I like me a Cardo's pizza too.
Yeah, but have you ever chewed through the box to get to it?
I would have not. God bless his heart. That's just cats for you.
Yep.
What's your cat's name?
Cecil.
Cecil.
Yep.
How did Cecil get his name?
My grandma picked it out.
Okay.
This is a family name. I
Gotcha.
don't know why she thought it was a good cat name, but I thought it was funny.
It's a good name.
It is
I
a
like
good name.
Cecil.
Yeah.
It's unique.
Yeah.
Well, cool. All right. Well, here we are to 10 o'clock. We
yep.
made it.
We did.
Stupid criminal
5
stories
quarts
and
of
all.
oil down, or 15 quarts of oil down your pants.
Do you know how heavy? Like, how did his pants stay up?
I mean, they weren't really.
It's a good thing that the dude the other day didn't try to do that.
He wouldn't have made it out of that store.
He wouldn't have made it one step.
Nope.
So, all right. Well, thank y'all for tuning in. We greatly appreciate it. And going to have some sunshine, I think, today, and a little bit warmer temperatures the next day or two, right? Mm-hmm. When does the rain come into the forecast, Dylan? I know it's changed a little bit.
Not until later
Thursday?
next week.
April 27th. It looks like it's
Yeah.
raining.
I think this weekend it's supposed to rain. Is it all weekend?
Yeah, it kind of looks like it. And
Okay.
then Monday and Tuesday it comes back.
Okay. Well, enjoy today, and hopefully we'll have some sunshine. So. All right. Have a great day, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll be right back here tomorrow. Bye.
Bye, guys.
This just in.
The Telegram News has a new website.
TheTelegramNews.com.
Same dedicated coverage.
Same trustworthy news with a brand new look.
Covering Jackson and Vinton counties and surrounding areas.
Locally owned and operated, TheTelegramNews.com has its finger on the pulse of the community.
Stay up to date on local events, high school sports, and breaking news.
TheTelegramNews.com.
Subscribe today at TheTelegramNews.com.
Check it out.